Hello, everyone. My name is Denise Stevens. At Zoe Global, I am so proud to spend this time with each one of you as we begin part 3 of Zoe Global Wellness Wednesday Wellcast series, focusing specifically on Zoe ClearSleep. Behind weight loss, sleep is the #2 issue facing Americans today. At Zoe Global, we deliver very high science products, and ClearSleep clearly follows this very same path. The focus of this third presentation in this very focused series surrounding sleep, we will gain an understanding of the details and the benefits from taking Zoe ClearSleep. Our intention this evening is that you walk away with an understanding of how Zoe ClearSleep may be a blessing to you and to many of the people that today you're doing life together. It's with high hopes that each of you on this wellcast gain the knowledge necessary for you to understand how sleep may be a significant differentiator in your overall wellness. It is with a very grateful heart that, as the CEO at Zoe Global, I welcome Zoe's multi-award-winning formulator. Dr. Nicholas Sarikos-Karapanos is a true science pioneer with a true heart to make a difference. A formulator that is building difference-making products, and the formulator that literally is writing the book on how zeolites may be used in ways to help so many people. Dr. Nicholas Sarikos-Karapanos is a triple board certified pharmacist, medical doctor, and cardiovascular surgeon, and president of Metron Nutraceuticals. Please help me welcome to this Zoe Wellness Wednesday wellcast, Zoe's formulator and your educator this evening, a brilliant scientist. Welcome, Dr. Nicholas.
Very nice being with you, Denise, and with our friends at Zoe Global. Thank you for the opportunity to be in this series of wellcasts about sleep, sleep aids, and specifically stellar ClearSleep, available by Metron Nutraceuticals only and exclusively to Zoe Global. So, Denise, in the wellcast we had on March 3rd, we discussed about Metron Nutraceuticals and Zoe Global's patented delivery system of water-soluble zeolite fragments. And this was to start this series. The next wellcast was on March 10th, where we discussed specifically about scientific studies related to sleep and sleep disturbances. Today, in this third in the series, we're going to discuss specifically about how ClearSleep was formulated, why it was formulated this way, and we do this because we want Zoe Global friends to understand the power behind this innovative, patented sleep aid formulation. So let me remind to our friends what is our water-soluble zeolite delivery system. We have water-soluble zeolite fragments connected with vitamin C, and this is in order to direct the complex of the hydrolyzed clinoptilolite, sodium and vitamin C complex to the vitamin C receptor. Again, this is a patented delivery system covered by our 3 patents and protected until December 31st, 2034. Let me remind that in the second of the series on March 10th, we discussed about some very important characteristics and features of sleep. So sleep is a physiologic, body function, but at the same time, and that's very important, sleep disturbances can be just a symptom of diseases, several diseases and several conditions. And also, and again, this is very important, at the same time, sleep disturbances can be a contributing factor to diseases and conditions. So that's very important to understand. This is something very well known. Let's go back to Hippocrates, the great Greek doctor. 25 centuries ago, Hippocrates, based on analysis of epidemiologic data that was able to collect, concluded that sleep and watchfulness, both of them, when immoderate, constitute disease. We discussed in the second wellness in the series on March 10th about 6 clinical studies, modern clinical studies, published in peer-reviewed scientific journals between 2016 and 2020. And we saw how in these studies was very, very well documented that there is strong correlation, if not causality, between certain sleep disturbances and certain conditions or diseases. Well, today in this third of the series, we're going to discuss about a unique, innovative, triple patented formulation, Metro Nutraceuticals and Zoe Global's sleep aid under the name ClearSleep. We see here the ClearSleep label, and we're going to go a little deeper regarding the ingredients into ClearSleep, why these ingredients were selected, and how ClearSleep was formulated. Now, in ClearSleep, we have our water-soluble zeolite delivery system with vitamin C, and we have incorporated in this water-soluble zeolite delivery system L-tryptophan and L-theanine. Of course, as it is mandatory, ClearSleep, as being a liquid formulation, is adequately preserved with potassium sorbate. Now, if we see the biochemistry of sleep, everything starts with L-tryptophan, this naturally occurring amino acid. And within our central nervous system, our central nervous cells are transforming L-tryptophan to serotonin, and then serotonin to melatonin. When the concentration of melatonin increases, then we feel the need to go to sleep. Let's start with L-tryptophan. Well, Denise, if we see the literature, and when we say literature, we always refer to peer-reviewed journals available at PubMed. So if we see the literature, we see the significance of L-tryptophan. Today's search, earlier today, we found that between 1964 and 2021, as of today, March 16th, 2021, there are 875 studies published regarding the importance of L-tryptophan and sleep. Again, this was today's search at PubMed with keywords L-tryptophan and sleep. Let's go to our second ingredient in ClearSleep, and this is L-theanine. L-theanine is a naturally occurring substance that we can find in the green tea leaves. Now, the L-theanine that we are using at ClearSleep is specifically an ingredient called alpha wave L-theanine, and we get this alpha wave L-theanine from an American company based in California. What is so important with this specific L-theanine? And first of all, why it's called alpha wave? All right, let's go a little back to the basics of brain physiology. Now, if we conduct an electroencephalogram, we're going to detect several waves which are detected as electric currents in the skin of the skull. So the detection of these waves gives us 5 major families, which is number 1, the gamma waves, number 2, beta waves, number 3, the alpha waves, number 4, the theta waves, and number 5, the delta waves. Let's get a little deeper into these waves because they are very important in the studies of sleep physiology and sleep disturbances. Number 1, gamma waves. We detect these waves in the brain when our brain is at a status of problem solving, maximum concentration. Number 2, beta waves. We detect these waves when our brain is busy, still active. Number 3, we detect alpha waves when our brain is reflective but restful. This is the status of the brain where you can have a eureka moment. You're calm, but your brain is functioning in a very, very calm way. Number 4, theta waves. At this stage, the brain, when theta waves are detected, the brain is in drowsiness. And finally, number 5, we detect delta waves in the brain at the stage where you are sleeping, you're dreaming. So the individual that is in sleep and dreams has delta waves detected in the brain. Now, the alpha wave L-theanine has certain characteristics that are very, very important and made us to choose this ingredient as one of the ingredients of ClearSleep. First, it has been affirmed as having a GRAS status. And again, GRAS is generally recognized as safe and appropriate to use in dietary supplement formulations. Second, is highly purified, and it is standardized to 98% of pure L-theanine. Maybe most importantly, it helps relax without the unwanted drowsiness. Finally, it is supported by a clinical study, the ingredient itself. And let's get quickly into it. There was a clinical study conducted with alpha wave L-theanine at the University of Otago in New Zealand. This was a randomized, placebo-controlled study with 20 subjects, 10 male, 10 female, aging between 20 and 47 years. And the individuals that participated in the study received either alpha wave, L-theanine, or placebo. Baseline measurements regarding electroencephalography and heart rate monitoring were repeated 90 minutes and 135 minutes following consumption of either alpha wave or placebo. The amazing study findings in the group that took alpha wave L-theanine compared to the group that took placebo are fully supporting structure function claims regarding alpha wave L-theanine, being the following. Alpha wave L-theanine has, number one, a positive effect on the tonic alpha power, which is a measure regarding relaxed wakefulness. Number two, decreased anxiety and tension. Number three, reduced fatigue. And number four, reduced heart rate, which is an indication of stress reduction. Now, Denise, becomes very clear why we choose L-tryptophan and L-theanine as ingredients of ClearSleep, and maybe more importantly, why we incorporated L-tryptophan and L-theanine into our water-soluble zeolite delivery system in such a way that L-tryptophan and L-theanine are transported exactly where it needs to be done, to the vitamin C receptor, in order to demonstrate the actions that we want the ingredients to demonstrate. So, in conclusion of this short presentation regarding how we made ClearSleep, we can say with full confidence that in our hands, that means at the Zoe Global hands, you have a safe, an effective, and a patented sleep aid formulation, most likely the only triple patented sleep aid in the world. Needless to say, Denise, that ClearSleep as Clear Drops post-production gets under very, very strict protocols of testing, microbiologically, heavy metals, that's elemental impurities, and as you know, as Clear Drops, same way, ClearSleep, the final formulation is tested for 29 elements. This is far above and beyond the dietary supplements elemental impurities testing standards, which is for 4 elements, and also above and beyond the elemental impurities testing standard for pharmaceutical products, which is for 24 elements. I'm very glad that we provided this stellar formulation, ClearSleep, to Zoe Global, and that's because Zoe Global and Metro Nutraceuticals, we share the same philosophy, and we abide to exact the same principles as presented 25 centuries ago by the Greek pioneer Dr. Hippocrates. Let food be the medicine, and medicine be the food. We believe that ClearSleep will help many of our friends overcome sleep problems that are fighting for a long time by using a safe and effective, triple patented, innovative formulation.
As usual, Dr. Nicholas, you have simplified for each of us a complicated necessity that's required by each of us to function properly on a daily basis. I want to share with our friends a story that you shared with me when we first met one another. I asked you, Dr. Nicholas, why did you leave a career as a highly successful cardiovascular surgeon? Your response still resonates with me today. You said to me, Denise, I could help 1 to 2 people per day. Metron Nutraceuticals can help millions per day. Needless to say, Dr. Nicholas, that's exactly what you're doing. The partnership between Zoe Global and Metron Nutraceuticals is very well aligned because we're both aiming to support millions of people with Zoe ClearSleep and Zoe Global's other proven formulations built by Metron Nutraceuticals. At Zoe Global, we're very grateful for our tremendous partnership, Dr. Nicholas. You're a scientist with extraordinary abilities and a passion to make a difference at the same time.
Thank you, Denise, and thank each and every one of our friends who is together with us tonight. Hopefully they will appreciate the information provided and they will use this amazing, innovative, patented formulation ClearSleep, available only and exclusively by Zoe Global to help people. Thank you.
Nelson Mandela once said, "What counts in life is not the mere fact that we have lived. It's what the difference we've made to the lives of others that will determine the significance of the life we led." I think that just resonates with every bone in your body, Dr. Nicholas. So those of you that have joined us this evening, if you know someone that can benefit from this information, please reach out to your Zoe Global advisor that cared enough to share this breakthrough sleep aid named ClearSleep with you. Thank you again, Dr. Nicholas. Thank you to each of you on this webinar. We truly hope we've added value to your life. From Houston, Texas, good night and sweet dreams.